Through and through. Oh, the Toon review. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. By the fans, for the fans, through and through. Laughs and passion, football too. We are the Toon review. We are the Toon review. We are the Toon review.
Afternoon to all of each and every one of you today. We're here for the Spain-Saudi Arabia game. Just the one game today, thank goodness. Mr. Gaffer, I think his electric's still knackered, so he's not here at the minute. Though he may join us if it does get fixed, or if he's just overslept or whatever. But no news as yet of where he is, so it's me again. Hit that like button, people, if that really helps us out. Subscribe if you want to be in the chat and join in. And also hit that join button if you want to become a member of this fantastic community here at the Toon Review. Super Chat's also available by clicking that $sign somewhere beneath me somewhere. Here we go. Anyway, Spain versus Saudi Arabia. I don't pretend to know any of the Saudi players. Absolutely none of them. But the Spain have made a few changes from the first game. Lamal starts tonight. Sorry, Yamal, Lamal. Lamal's he's Gajagugu's lead singer. If he's not singing. No, I'm not having Chinese tonight, mate. I managed to get myself a nice Indian last night. And so it'll be something different today. Yeah, so there we go. The Spanish team, they're already out on the pitch, incidentally, and they are lined up for the anthems. And I think Spain will probably win tonight, if I'm perfectly honest. If I'm perfectly truthful, I think Spain will win this one quite convincingly. They've made some quite attacking substitutions. Although Oyarzabal does start in the striking role. Dani Olmo's in. Lamine Yamal's in. They've changed the other wing as well. Torres is out and some bloke called Baina's in. Still no Nico Williams, but still, it's still a better side. Pedro Porro's in as well. I'll give them some attacking from deep as well, from right back. So I think the Spaniards will win quite easily tonight. But if they don't... Here's the Saudi anthem. Wonder how many of these fancy playing for Newcastle United. The goalkeeper's meant to be pretty good, to be fair. I think we may have to be tonight, if I'm perfectly honest. They have some fantastic manicured facial hair, these Saudis. Very short anthem too, give them credit. Excuse me. Seem to be tired constantly. Anyhow, Saudis are in the whites and Spain, I believe, maybe in their normal kit. Red tops, blue shorts. Although the blue shorts are a bit darker than what they used to be. Many moons ago. Trevor, I'm never not tired, mate, at this precise moment in time. I need a whole day off to recuperate. I don't think we get one until Thursday. I think Thursday's the first one, or maybe it might even be Saturday as well. End of the group games. That's the chance to recuperate. Anyway, we're going to get lineups now. Team photos and all this nonsense. Huddles. I don't know any of these Saudi players, so please forgive me if I don't mention any of them. Anyway, here's a Spain lineup. Having their team photo. And now the Saudis are having theirs also. Good. I'm glad. They did well, didn't they, Curacao, to be fair to them? Certainly the goalkeeper. Anyhow, the officials come from Brazil. Non-officiating officials, Colombian. And in the VAR room, we have Colombians and a couple of Mexicans. There you go. Lineups time. And Spain are wearing the traditional red and blue. Simon in goal. Cucurella, Laporte, Kubasi of Barca, Pedro Porro of Tottenham, and then Rodri and Pedri sitting in the double pivot. Olmo in front of them. Alex Baena, Mikel Oyarzabal as their centre forward, and Lamine Yamal as their star. Yeah, so there you go. Although according to this, it's just a 1-6 and 2 in front of him with Pedri and Dani Olmo. Alois in goal for the Saudis. Then you have Alabi, Alamri, Al Takam. I can't say any of these. Abdul Hamid, Al Dosari, Al Kaibari, the other Al Dosari, Lajami, Al Juwari, I can't say his name, and Al Brecan. Georgios Donis is the manager. And on the bench, lots of more L's and a Mandash and a Tikri. There we go. There we go. I mean, the Saudi kit, at least it's better than, the colours and stuff. There's no thick stripes there. There was a Spain one. I've got big, thick stripes on. But the Saudi one ain't, strangely enough. And it's got the trefoil. And now Spain are going to kick off. They're kicking from left to right. And we're off and running. Rodri plays it to Cucurella. Laporte and now Kubasi. Back to Laporte. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Martin. Cross comes in from the Spaniards. Here is Jamal. Nice bit of skill and physicality and skill again. Cross comes in, headed away. Flipping out, this is going to be one-way traffic, this game. Cucurella has it far side. He's got a run of Baena, but Cucurella's overhit that by fucking 20 yards, and it would be a goal kick. Uh, 1 minute and 4 on the clock. Luis de la Fuente, the Spanish manager. Great little bit of skill and physicality from Yamal. He looks up for it. Cross was slightly under hit, looking for Oyarzabal in the middle. Spaniards have the ball again. Rodri plays it all the way back to Kubasi. Now Simon into Kubasi has it again now. Just forgot Laporte's name for a second. That long ball. It's a good one from Porro too. It's found Baena far side of the pitch. Really good ball from him. He's got Olmo coming in. Decided to go for the shot. I think the Saudi got a foot in there. It will be a corner. Georgios Donis. I think he may have played for Blackburn many moons ago. Corner Spain. Lamine Yamal's going to take it. In it comes. In the swing go. Oh, he's gone short. Back to Yamal. Cross coming in first time. That's easily cleared. Here's Porro. Wide to Olmo. Now Cucurella. Back to Danny Olmo. And now Rodri. Nice ball for Porro. Bit of space for Porro to move into. Gives it Yamal. Cross comes into the far post. Heading back across goal, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. And Saudi get away with that. Alex Baini with the head at the far post there. Nice cross from Yamal. But slightly over here. And there was no angle for Baini to get. And the keeper managed to snuffle it before it got to anyone else. Well, it's been all Spain so far. Absolutely all Spain. I think this is a bit like the game they played before. Here's Yamal. Nice bit of skill. Tries from distance. Too high. Way too high. But shows the attitude of the Spanish here. Some good skills from Yamal been so far. Saudi Arabia clear it. Simon's out to collect and does so. Just a case of getting it as far away from goal as they can for the Saudis at the precise moment in time. Because Spain are very much in control of possession and location on the pitch too. Long ball over to Baina. He has Cucurella in front of him, goes back. Pedri crosses in, looking for the run of Olmo. Well spotted by the Saudi defence, and it's cleared. Not too far, though. Porro has it. Goes back to Kubasi, and now Laporte. All the way back home to the keeper. Simon, a little bit of pressure, but they don't press the keeper. And Simon plays it back to Laporte and back to the keeper. And there's a bit of pressure coming in on Simon here. Easily bypasses it. Nice little flick ball through to Olmo. Porro's the ball here. He's got all the space in the world. Yamal has it. Gives it to Porro. Porro tries to get to the byline, gets a low cross in. It's cleared. And the clearance is completed by another Saudi defender. Here's Yamal with a bit of a trickery there to get past Al Darsouri, the captain of Saudi. But the ball is now going to the other side of the pitch where Cucurella is waiting. Here he is. Inside for Pedri. And now Rodri. Gives it back to Pedri. Pedri goes past two. Plays it inside. And Saudi can clear it. They try to make a cocky pass there. It's not going to work. It is going to work. And now they're on the break. And some pace for this lad here. This 24. Holds it up. Plays it backwards. So Al Darsouri. Good ball in the box. Nice bit of defending in the back though by Aymeric Laporte. And it goes through to the keeper. Here's Cucurella. Rodri. Just inside the Saudi half. Back wide to Cucurella. Has got Baina to his right. To his left, I should say. And here he is now. Baina. Now Pedri. To Porro. Wide to Yamal. Yamal got two on him. First time cross. Headed away. Pedri wins on the edge of the area. Now Kukurea. Baina. Plays in Kukurea. Good defending from the Saudis. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Ref gives a corner. Evening to everyone in the chat. If I haven't said hello personally, it's because I'm knackered. And I'm trying to keep me on the game. And for all the pressure that we've had in this first 7 minutes and 45 seconds, I mean, Spain really haven't made the keeper work, really. Here comes the in-swinging corner. Olmo on the volley and just hoofs it, slices it. Poor connection. Straight out of play. "24 goals and 17 assists for Barca this year, Lamine Yamal. That ain't bad going. Has to be said. A free kick to Spain, pushing the back of Rodri. I mean, there's some Saudi fans there, some of them with children. I don't think they understand what's going on. Here's the Spanish on the attack once again with Olmo. Wide for Yamal, back to Pedro Porro, and then square to Kubasi, and now it's with Pedri. Laporte making a run through. Nice ball on the backside to Baina. Shit cross. Headed away. Pedri picks it up. Spins. Gives it to Porro. Now Yamal again. Flicks it back to Porro. He might have a dig from distance, and it goes high, wide, and not very handsome. They keep shooting these balls over. I think Saudi will be pleased that they keep shooting from distance. Because at the moment, they're just scuffing them over. On the bench, James. Here's Spain again. Baina, nice ball through. We're off the ball. Goes to the far post where Yamal scores. Lamine Yamal, 1-0 to the Spaniards. And it's a great move. Great play from Oyarzábal. Lamine Yamal's at the far post and he just knocks it into an empty net. Nice finish. Nice move and a nice goal from the Spaniards. No way on God's earth that's getting chalked off. That's a bona fide, really good goal, that. And Lamine Yamal kisses the floor in celebration. It all came from a Saudi goal kick, actually. Good header in the middle of the park by Pedri. Ball in behind from Baina to Oyarzábal. And there is Lamine Yamal at the far post. Really good goal. Beautiful cross in from Oyarzábal. A really good ball, and Lamine Yamal preys on that and knocks it in. Saudi had the ball quite advanced up the pitch, to be fair. Too many good games coming, Tom. We've got the French tomorrow, we've got England Tuesday. And maybe think about it Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. Spain have the ball in the defensive part of the field for once. Territorially, they've been so much better than the Saudis, and possession, of course, as well. Here's Pedro Porro into Yamal, just over the halfway line. He goes back to Kubasi, and that's terrible from And there's Mr. Hierro again and Mr. Salgado watching on. Is the Yamal picks it up, ball to the far post, but Boyino is. Keeper comes out. And absolutely awful from Pedri. He's blasted over an open goal there. Shocking. Great play from Yamal to win it, and a really good, and it's a fantastic ball. Keeper comes out and takes it off Boyino's foot. And then it fell for Pedri, who literally had an own goal to aim into. And he's just hoofed it straight into the rose head of the stands. Oh, Argentina tomorrow. Fucking hell. Here's Cucurella. Back to Laporte. Now Kubasi. Here's Baena. Cuts inside, plays Cucurella in. Cross comes in. It's blocked away from the Saudis, and it's going to be completed clearance. And Saudi on the break here, and he's almost had a chance to knock it through to the striker, but too many people in the way, and Spain regained possession quite easily. 14 minutes gone. It's been Spain. Hi, son. You got your key? The key in the lock. I'm doing a commentary. Right, I've got to go. I'll come and open the door. All right, I'll come and do it. All right. 2 seconds, guys. Hello, folks. We're back. Sorry about that. My son arrived with one's Father's Day present, and I'm very, very proud father. And nothing's happened in the meantime, so yeah, great. Oh, dear. Spain on the attack here. Wonderful tackle from the Saudi defence. Let's grasp as well. Will be a corner. Wonderful tackle. Came from a Saudi throw-in, and Danny almost snaffled it. Put Boyina in. Actually, it's Oyarzabal, but it's a wonderful tackle there from. It looks like his name is Lajami. It was an one of them Echo things, Amazon Echo things. Corner comes in, head flicked on by Oyarzabal. Is Olmo. He's dragged his shot well wide. It's going to fall. And Oyarzabal scores. He may be offside, but I don't think he is. They've timed it so when I came back, and Oyarzabal knocks it in at the far post after a bit of poor defending from the Saudis. Plenty of chances to clear that, didn't do so. In the end, it fell to Oyarzabal at the far post, and he knocks it into a net via the keeper. But it's Spain 2, Saudi 0. Looks like they're waiting for me to come back. Oh, he might be offside. He's not there. Oh, yeah, he's not offside there. The free's played him on. He was offside for earlier in the movement, but not in the end. I think Laporte will get the assist. It's a poor bit of goalkeeping, actually, as well. Yeah, Alexa Eck. Yeah, definite goal. And it's one-way traffic, to be fair. The Saudi manager does not look happy. Olmo into Oyarzabal. Almost beaten in the air. This could finish any score, folks. I've got to say, this could be a cricket score. And Spain on the attack again with Rodri. Very advanced position. Plays it wide for Lamar. Lamar looking for the far post. Will Boyina keep that in? I don't think he will. Yes, he does, just. Good chasing there from Boyina. Going at his fullback, one-on-one, cuts inside. Looks very much to be a one-trick pony. Him is Porro. Porro crosses it to the far post where Kukurea has it. Volley back for Olmo. And then it's 3. That's another goal. And it's Oyarzabal already with his second. This is easy peasy, lemon squeezy for the Spanish. And it's Oyarzabal with his second. That was dead easy. It was a nice bit of football, but the Saudis standing watching. Shocking, really. But there you go. 3-0 to Spain, and 2 of them are for Oyarzabal, who is proving you don't have to have a striker to score goals. I mean, this was just nonsense, really. Good header back from Kukurea. He's on the side. The 3 again playing him on. 2 defenders watching him as well, the 24 and the 5. And Oyarzabal has got all the room on the pitch in America, really, to knock it into an empty net. And Oyarzabal goes to 2 goals, and 2 goals in for 2 minutes. Still not having the refreshment break, even though we're 24 minutes in. I don't know why they don't do it after a goal. Ball's gone back to Simon. It was an awkward one, but he did well to control it and get rid of it too. Olmo in the air beats whoever that is. Now Yamal inside for Olmo. Saudi win that, but I mean, this is a forlorn hope for them now. Here's the hydration break. Shocking. Even Emmanuel Riviere would have scored there. That's how fucking easy it was. And the Saudi Arabians are now arguing amongst themselves. Excuse them well. I mean, I don't know what the Saudi Arabian manager says to his team here. Because I think that you can't just go out and say, just don't let 10 in or 12 in. But this easily could be that kind of score. Easily. Yeah, the commercial break, Jim, yeah. Cesar Azpilicueta in the BBC pundits. Who's better at free kicks? Free kicks, Juninho or David Beckham? Juninho, mate. Oh, he looks very Spanish, that man, doesn't he? This will get more embarrassing for the Saudis. There's no doubt about it. Although I would say Hoddle was the best I've seen. Or Platini. Platini was good as well. Christ. And Zico. Fucking hell. You think about it, there's loads of them, isn't there? Rivellino. Michael Laudrup. If you wanted your power free kicks, though, yes, there has, Choppy. If you wanted power free kicks, Johnny Method, Peter Lorimer, Jimmy Case, and Brian Kilcline, strangely enough. Stuart Pearce, yeah, he was good on. It's a bit of a misnomer about Roberto Carlos because after that one he scored in the Turn War, I don't think he scored one for about 6 years. Anyhow, cleared from the Spanish keeper. We are back playing again. And Spain have the ball with Yamal. Goes back to Pedro Porro. And now Kubasi. Hot shot Hamish. Yeah, he could blast the ball, couldn't he? Hamish Balfour. For Prince's Park. Nice bit of play from Olmo to spread the ball wide for Laporte to advance. Now it's Rodri, middle of the park. Great knocking behind there for Baena. This is a great move from the Spanish. Poor cross from Baena, though. It's got quickly and a poor pass from Baena also. Dani Olmo picks up edge of the area. It's a poor clearance. Now Rodri, who was the architect of that move before. Just the final ball didn't work. Here's Olmo. Gets through 2, couldn't get past the 3rd. The Saudis still trying to give the ball away in their own territory, and they've done it again. Yamal trying to. Well, that's a absolutely shocking shot from Yamal then. Pedro Porro's down injured. There will be a yellow card to the Saudis for this. I think it's the captain. Salem Al-Dalsouri. I'm not sure what he's actually done there. He's given a yellow card there for not stamping on his foot. Or he did get a little stamp on his foot. Anyhow, Porro's okay. And I think he's I think this is a good rule with this new this championship. When they get injured, you don't have to go off. I like that. I think that's how it should be. Here's Lamine Yamal. Got the overlap coming from Porro. The aforementioned stricken Porro is now running like a 100-meter sprinter. Yeah, I didn't think it was a yellow, Jim. To be honest, I've seen worse not giving yellow, so I'll have to say that. There's Pedro. Lines on to Kubasi further in. Back to Pedro again. Good ball. Slightly misdirected, though, towards Olmo. It's good vision. 30 minutes and 55 on the clock. Saudi trying to bring it out from their own penalty area, but well, this time they get success. They get up to the halfway line before they lose it. Ball is back with Simon, who's 5 yards outside of his penalty area, in control of the ball. Gives it to Kubasi. And now Porro into Yamal. Now Olmo. Got no time there, but he does well. Rodri does well also. And Spain can break on the far side. Cucurella was not watching the ball there. His first touch was horrific, but Rodri stepped in. Saudi come away with the ball, though, and they've got a chance here, Saudi. Although that fellow on the far side's control really let him down there. He's having to come all the way back, and they go all the way home to the keeper. Yeah, Jim, you're right. Good sliding tackle in there from Saudi to win the ball off Oyababal. I do hope that Spain aren't happy with their lot here, because if they are, this would be an absolute appalling last 60 minutes of the game. Laporte plays it back to Simon, goes back and gets the ball back. Here's Rodri. Now to Baena. Correa. Pedri. Into Olmo. Good skills from Olmo. Plays it wide to Yamal. Back into Olmo. Now Pedri again. Nice ball out to Yamal. Yamal with a little shimmy goes to the byline. It doesn't cross it. Oh, nearly did a bit of magic, but didn't quite. He did too much there, Yamal. He's really trying to impress. Saudi on the counter here. And, well, good defending from Pedro Porro. Very good, in fact. I was a CNC engineer, Joe. Here's the XG. Spain 1.76 and Saudi Arabian XG is a big fat duck egg. 0.00. Not a sausage. Nix. Not a carrot. Here's Olmo. Porro. Yamal. Back to Porro again. Into Yamal. Little spin from Yamal to try and get away from the defender. The defender didn't buy it that time. Yamal has to come all the way back. Good play this from the Spaniards. Good tackle in from the Saudis, though. And, well, the Saudis just attempted to chip the keeper from just outside his penalty area. Ambitious? Yes. Mental? Yes. Saudi tied it up and almost give a... Oh, that's terrible from the keeper. And, oh! The keeper almost gifted Oyarzabal another hat-trick goal there. Shocking goalkeeping. Literally passed the ball to Oyarzabal. He tried to bend it over and he hit the bar. Unlucky, Oyarzabal. Really unfortunate that. But what the hell was that keeper doing? Spade pick up again. Here's Olmo. She's a yard. Here's Yamal who's coming infield a bit. He's central now. Might have a shot. Does he try to bend it? Keeper gets down to it. A terrible first touch from Boina. And Saudi clear, only as far as Cucurella. Here's Rodri. Over to Porro. Good control from Porro. Back to Yamal. And he's trying to bend another one, and that ain't worked either. That's about the third curved shot he's tried to do, and every one of them's been dog shit. Yeah. Well, there couldn't be a flag there. Surely to God. Anyhow, Seaman gets out. Flag goes up, and it will be a free kick to the Spaniards for offside. Only a step, but that's enough. Unai Seaman, of course, of Athletic Bilbao, the Spanish keeper. Here's Kubasi. Paul Kubasi back to Aymeric Laporte. Ball in for Pedri. Little nip on for Olmo. Olmo goes between two players. Olmo gets the good tackle, comes in. But Yamal has it again. He didn't try and curve it that time. Flicks it wide for Pedri. Good play from him. Now Olmo. Now back to Yamal. Now Pedro Porro. 3 Spanish players and 4 Saudis in front. So they bring Rodri into the equation. Here's Yamal. Now Pedri. Yamal. Back to Rodri. Rodri plays it square for Cucurella. And then further wide for Boina. Saudi in a 5-4-1 formation at a minute. And they're all virtually behind the ball. Here's Lamine Yamal. Down the line for Porro. Porro goes back post. Nobody there but Boina. Oh, Cucurella is. Cucurella. Here's Rodri. Chip pass is cut out, but it's only as far as Porro. Here's Olmo, who's been fantastic so far, Olmo. Here's Pedri. Ball over the top, looking for Yamal. Cleared from the Saudi defender. Clearance is fully completed almost to Porro, and now the ball is back in the Spanish half with Kubasi. There's Pedri. And now Rodri. Nice ball. Oyarzabal plays it wide for Cucurella. Doesn't get there. Laporte lets it go out for a throw-in. And immediately takes it. Here's Paul Kubasi. Inside for Rodri. Kukurea on the far side in a very offensive position. Here's Boina. Cross comes in. It's two overhits for everyone. Someone's suggesting that the two of you could put a team together and give Saudi a game. Certainly we could. I mean, this is easy picking for the Spaniards. You wouldn't get any credit, you wouldn't get any kudos for beating these. Rates, I'm not far from the over pissing 60 side. I don't know about over 50s. You can always tell when the game's shite because the chat changes. Anyhow, Saudi got a chance here, but it's going to fall. Well, Kubasi took it out of the arms of Simon. Fortunately for him, he got it to a Spanish player, and Spain can now counter with Dani Olmo. He has Rafa to his left and Yamal to his right. He goes to Lamine Yamal. Yamal's got three defenders in front of him, which he's had for the first of the whole game. I'm not far away, Rach. Couple of years. Spain just keeping possession now. We have 41 and 20 on the clock. Porro and Yamal working together down this right flank. Back to Porro. Now Kubasi. Now Rodri. Lovely little flick. Here's Arthur good challenge at the last minute. The Arthur gets a second chance and drags it wide. Links Rainbird says she's happy to wield the magic sponge for us all. Choppy. You shouldn't write things like that. Did anyone manage to see his welcome to Newcastle video for Munoz in the day? In the know. Yeah, whatto. More fucking bullshit than fucking Fisons, that twat. Anyway, the Spanish drummer is angrily hitting his drum. Not angrily, he's happily hitting it, of course. Furia Española on the front of his drum. Saudi have an attacking situation here. They're gonna nose it up though, aren't they? They're getting further and further back. There's one fellow in the box. Nice ball in behind, but it's going to be a goal kick. Great bit of defending from Boina there, actually. Back helping out his defence. And he managed to relay the ball from his tackle onto... No, I'll rephrase that. From his foot in the tackle onto the Saudis' foot out for the goal kick. But Saudi are back again. Now on the left-hand side here with Al Darsuri, the captain. It's a nice bit of football, actually, but they're going to get a corner here. Kubasi had to make the challenge. God, how young does he look? Jeepers creepers. He looks like Taze from the Bob Boys. They go, well, that's a shocking corner. Get it in the area. Wide open for counter here, and Yamal has it. Oh, his first touch is horrific. Awful first touch from Yamal. And, well, Saudis get it back. And now it's just been hoofed down the pitch. He don't do exactly what it does on the tin, though, does he, Tom? And his name Barry Shitpeas. Anyhow, the Spanish have the ball back again, which they've had for most of the first half, to be quite honest. Here's Pedro Porro into Olmo, back to Porro. And now it's with Kubasi. Olmo. 5 extra minutes, apparently. Just seen the board go up. Olmo, square to Rodri. Further square to Cucurella. He might have a different distance here. No, because it's Boina. Boina's cut inside every time so far. It's Rodri over the bar. The long range shooting of the Spanish ain't great. Saudi with the ball on the halfway line. Nice little chip over the top of Cucurella. But Laporte wins the rebound and it goes out of play for throw to Spain. Here's Pedri. And now Yamal has Porro to his right and plays Porro. Back to Yamal. Pedri lays it all the way back to Kubasi. And here's Rodri. Laporte. Back to Rodri. Transition over here to Porro. Yamal just inside of him. He plays it backwards to Kubasi, his Barcelona teammate. Rodri again. And again, Pedri. Pedri looking for a pass. Tackle comes in, but the ball does rebound to a Spaniard. Pedri. Wide for Cucurella. Cucurella trying to bend it around the Saudi defender, but it's going to go off his foot to a corner. And we're halfway through the allotted extra time. Cross comes in from the Spaniards, it's not a good one. Saudi can break here. Got to play a pass. He's gone the wrong way, mate. Did well in the end. And it's I think it may be Lamine Yamal with the defensive work there on Moteb. But once again, they went the wrong way. They threw him to the far side of the pitch. They might have got a winning on goal there. Great defending from Lamine Yamal, though. Throw into the Saudis. Long one it is. Into the box, looking for a flick on. Ain't going to get one. Oh, hang on. Almost did. Shot from the Saudis. It's deflected. And finally cleared. Thought that may have been a shout for handball in there then, but no one's appealed for it. Except me. I don't give a shit. Saudi, the first spell of a little bit of possession here in the whole game, although it is in their own half, and they're going further backwards. Because of Oyarthabal's pressure, keeper hits it long. It's not a bad ball, that. And all's that. And Saudi, well, he's offside according to the linesman. I don't think he was. Here's Boyina. Good ball back to Boyina. Volley from Adabal, but that's going nowhere near. He may have caught Dorsari's foot in his shot there. As he shot, he may have caught. Well, I'm not sure he has. I think it's the way he landed, to be honest. Long clearance from the Saudi keeper. We're almost at the end of the first half. And the ball is back with the Spanish keeper. And I think that may be the end of the first half. Indeed it is. Spain 3, Saudi 0. It's been one-way traffic from minute 1 to minute 45. Or 50 as it actually was. Lamine Yamal opened the scoring. Nice move. Crossed the far post. Long. Low and hard, sorry. And there was Yamal to knock it into the net. And then 2 goals from Arthur, who previously had been pretty poor. But 2 decent goals from him. Saudi have been dreadful. Spain have been okay. I don't think they get much credit for beating these. But that's how it is at half time. Spain 3, Saudi zip. Don't forget, folks, to hit that thumbs up button, help us out, because that helps us. It helps us reach new subscribers and new people to join the chat and enhance your experience in the chat as well, with different people coming in, of course. And obviously, we only want good people, so as soon as the assholes, they're hoofed out. And then we've got memberships. Hit the join button. Super chats are also available. And if you fancy merch, then go to the Toon Review merch shop. I can't think of the name of it, where it is. Toon Review, I can't remember where it is. I think it's just called toonreview.co.uk, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. For merchandise, which we have t-shirts, drinkware, hats, caps, multiple things that will enhance your life unbelievably. Yes, so there we go. That's all the housework done. And we've got 10 minutes now to wait till the granny mug as well. Yeah, we do have granny mugs, of course we do. I remember at one time we used to have a nice little advert. Who the frig's Edwin Ostbo? Toonreview.com, thanks, Rach. Who the hell's Edwin Ostbo? Never heard of him. Blenchy, explain who he is. Edwin Ostbo. I mean, I've never heard of him. I'll just have a look, see who he is. Edwin. Oh, he's a Norwegian footballer. Right, okay. He's a winger who plays for Vikings Stavanger. He's 21. Left winger. Apparently Villa are interested in him as well. Let's get his wiki page up. Made his competitive debut in 2022. Last season, he played for the under-21s 5 times, not scored as yet. Last season, 26 games, 5 goals. 5 goals in 5 games in the cup and 1 goal 2 games in Europe, 2 goals. So in total, 33 appearances and 8 goals. Doesn't give us any assists there. I mean, forgive me, it doesn't look great. 5 for 8 inches. Yeah. Don't think he's Which Toon groups did you see it on, Blenchy? Tell us which Toon channels you saw it on. We need a first choice left winger, don't we? We've got Park as it is as a second choice. And Hardy Barnes, of course, alternate with the first. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe it's the plan to use Harvey Barnes more. Edwin Osbo. Doesn't get me off my seat, I must be honest. Ah. Well, I'm not sure if Villa do what it is. It's just a tenuous link on what I just looked at. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a deeper dive on him. Let's look at his news. Leeds targets Edwin Osbo. That was in February. Yeah, okay. Leverkusen will link with him end of last year. 3 young stars to watch in Norway. Doesn't have much of a Google presence, to be fair to him. Club rejects £11 million bid for Sunderland and Aston Villa's winger target. Some are bidding. Oh, well, Sunderland wanted him at one point. They were linked with a move for him in. The Black Cats were touted as admirers of the 20-year-old in a recent update from ontheminute.com. Yeah. With Villa also credited with an interest alongside Leeds United. Since then, Bayer Leverkusen has been mentioned as possible suitors as well. And the understanding is there is something of a race developing for his signature. Osbo enjoyed a breakout campaign in Norway last term, winning the Elite Serien's Young Player of the Season award and helping his side to a league title. Predominantly operating as a left winger, the Starlets registered 7 goals and 8 assists across all competitions. That came from the Sunderland Echo in February, beginning of February. So it's come to this. Oh, Yasin Ayari was fucking rubbish. Jazz said Bergvall wants out of Spurs, should include him in it. So I like Bergvall. I can't believe Bergvall doesn't start for the Swedish team. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Sky Sports have reported that. That is absolute nonsense. Yasin Ayari was fucking dreadful the other night. Yeah, it is bull, that is, mate. Wouldn't take a notice of that. He is highly sought after, though, I have to say. I mean, or was in the winter transfer window. Yeah. Let's see if there's any Newcastle news on X. See what we've got here. Latest NUFC news. According to Lorenzo Jabota, Spurs are going to make a bid worth close to 100 million for Sandro Tonali. The agency DR Sports are confident this will be accepted by Newcastle. Yeah, Bergvall wants away from Spurs. That's a lot of people suggesting part exchange Tonali and Bergvall. It would have been Chuck Chioti's 40th birthday today. So a happy heavenly birthday to Czech. There's no news here from Newcastle, none whatsoever. It makes me laugh how these fan channels always get to know the contract details. This is a regular Spurs fan called Hotspur Danny. He says Spurs sent improved bid for Sandro Tonali, £87 million offer that will rise to around 95 million in deal conditions and bonuses. I mean, how would he know this? Then he says player will receive an improved wage offer of 245k per week. That will increase by 12% if Spurs make the Champions League to around 280k per week. So 245 per week then. And how do you know this? Then he says it's all in Newcastle United's hands now. Absolute bollocks. People just write shite. There's rumours linking it with Martinelli as well. By accounts, so I don't know where these have come from. I mean, virtually all these Newcastle fans on X are saying they want Lamine Yamal. Of course they do. Lucas Bergvall as kind of part X, but I mean that doesn't really happen often, though, does it? Yeah, maybe Jordan. Well, this seems to have been a very long half-time break, I've got to say. I think Lualua was DR Congo, wasn't he, Carl? Same as Visser. Sure he was. The teams are back on the pitch. Referees are now approaching the centre circle, and the Saudis, well, they don't have the greatest enthusiasm of getting out of the tunnel. But the Saudis have now entered the field of fray, and Spain are making changes. Ferran Torres is coming on. He was dreadful the first game, and whoever the 11 is. So Yamal and Oyarzábal have gone off. And Jeremy Pino and Ferran Torres have come on. I'll say Jeremy. It's Jeremy, isn't it, of course, of Crystal Palace. And Saudi are making two changes. Cano, whoever he is, and Alham something. Can't see the rest of his shirt. Musab Al-Jawara, the two have gone off. Al-Jawara and Al-Kaibari, and coming on, he didn't look very, I've got to say, he didn't look very Saudi Arabian. Mohamed Kano and Al-Amdan. And Kano looked very, very tall and physical, a bit like Garno, actually. Looks like he's going to get stuck in. Be a target man for him. Oh, I agree, Looney. I mean, why would they take Lamar? That's arresting him, keeping him for further games, or unless it's got a little tweak. Who knows? Saudi kicking from left to right now. Looks like Ferran Torres is the new striker. Spain have won the ball high up. Will be a throw-in to Spain, which Pedro Porro will take. Goes all the way back to Kubasi, and now Laporte. Back to Kubasi. In for Olmo. And we've already started with the same one-way traffic, basically. But poor pass down the line there from Porro, and Saudi on the attack here. On the left wing, going up against Porro's got an overlap. If he wants to give it him, he does give it him. He's offside. Christ almighty. Really naive play from the Saudis. And they can't be that bad. They can't be that naive. Here's Kubasi. Pino. Olmo. Rodri plays it back. This is lovely football from the Spaniards. Here's Cucurella. Got Boino outside him. Goes back to Pedri. Pedri goes square to Rodri. Into Olmo. And now Pino. Pedri, and again, it's one-way traffic, this. Here's Boyina. Cuts inside. He's very much a one-trick pony. Pedri chips it to the far side of the pitch where Pino crosses it in over everyone's head and chested out for a corner. Which Boyina can take. The referee's having words in the box. Alex Boyina's going to take it. Look for the near post flick on. There's Cucurella! It's gone in! Cucurella with a volley at the far post. It's a great volley, to be fair. There was a bit of a block, but it went in. The Spaniards take an even bigger lead, 4-0. Flick on at near post. Cucurella is totally unmarked at the far post. And he's volleyed it goalwards. And it's gone in despite the attentions of the goalkeeper. It's hit the goalkeeper and got in, to be fair, but it's 4-0. Cucurella will claim that. Dead easy. Dead easy. I'm not sure this 48 or 44 team, whatever it is, having this many teams in the World Cup's great. If I'm perfectly honest. Some of these sides that are in this have been absolutely dog shit. On the attack again, Torres. A terrible pass back in from Pino. And Torres has every right to feeling happy then. Saudi now trying to attack, but I mean, he's not got the pace there, has he, to get that? He does get it, but cross comes in straight into the arms of Simon. Spain clear it is. Rodri. Now Olmo. Torres makes the run. Olmo doesn't see him, but if he does, he ignores him. And plays a poor pass, actually. Cut out from the Saudis. Spain snaffling it back. Here's Cucurella. Lovely touch from Olmo into Torres. Torres goes past one. Manages to get there before the Saudi defender gets there and plays it back. I mean, Spain, this is a training session for them. Literally keep hold of the ball. No challenges coming in. Long ball through the looking for Boyina. That's a good one as well. Can he keep it in? Don't think he can. I'm not impressed with Alex Boyina, I've got to say. He's a bit dog shit. There's that big cano. Little flicks off. I mean, that's shocking for them. Spain on the attack. Although it is with the defence at the minute with Pau Cubarsí. Square to Aymeric Laporte. Here's Laporte once more. No, it's my computer. It's because of the heat. Spain had a chance there. Header from Torres. Yeah, it's the heat of the computer. Ah, dear me. The old clip header. That's a nice little header to the number 9 on his right wing. That's the worst bit of football I think I've ever seen. Shocking. It's fucking laughable, these Saudis. Christ almighty. Spain have the ball, but the little breakdown in communication then between them two Saudis on this right wing then was absolutely horrific. The fella went to play it back to his mate behind him, but his mate behind him at the same time started running forward and overlapped. He just passed it to a Spaniard. It was funny. I enjoyed that. Olmo with a misplaced pass. Foul comes in from Pedro Porro. Free kick to Saudi. Cool, this game descending into... The Spain ain't particularly bothered. Saudi is shite. Yeah, I've got too much electric. He ain't got any. I don't hate you, but I don't understand you. Spain on the attack once more. Superficial feelings. Oh, this might fall for Kukurea for getting second. He's put it across goal. There's no one there to tap it in. The ref, well, he hasn't given anything. Kukurea's got back up because he's offside. He was going to have a bit of a roll round now. But when he realised he was offside, he got back up quick. Pedri looking to give himself a shot, plays it to Rodri. Further wide then. Cross comes in. Kukurea made a valiant attempt. Here's Boyina. Robbed. Kukurea wins it back. I mean, this is Kukurea. Bit of keep ball. Here's Kukurea. Here's Rodri. Back to Kukurea. They're trying to draw the Saudis out here. There's a fan at the far post. Rodri didn't try and pass it to him. Bino. Here's Porro. Now the little chip ball is overhit and will go out of play. Superficial feeling, I don't understand it. No. Everything's electric. Woo woo. Listen, yes, absolutely. I would personally. Excuse me for yawning. Here's Pino. He's been shit since he come on. Well, the ref should have given Saudi a free kick there, but decided not to. Our friends Electric. Electric Ladyland. Electric Avenue, good one, Rach. I got the power. Not quite, but State of Shock. Tom, me and you have been interlinked mentally, mate. Electric Ladyland by Jimi Hendrix. Our Friends Electric by Tubeway Army. The Power of Love. Two of them saying that. Electric Light Orchestra. Saudi on the attack here. And I've managed to stay on side for the first time. And as soon as I say that, Electric Dreams, good one, Ian. I only knew you for a while. I never saw your smile till it was time to go. Time to go away. Yeah, nice tune, that. Could play this from Spain, but the last ball from Olmo's snaffled by the Saudis. Hi, it's me. You can't put them down fucking 10 minutes after I've said them. I think there was a song called AC/DC by who was it? It was the fella from Shalimar, Jeffrey Daniels, AC/DC, and it came from a musical. Jeffrey Daniels was the one that's the first one to ever do the moonwalk, contrary to popular demand that it was Michael Jackson. Jeffrey Daniels was the first one to do it. Cliff Richard, Electric Lady. I don't think Cliff Richard sung that one. Wired for Sound. He did that one. I am electric, mind how you touch me. I had a bad tune, actually, that AC/DC by Jeffrey Daniels, not like Jeffrey Osborne, it was something else. There's got to be more than them. Electroshock Blues, The Eels, that's a good one. Some changes coming now. Spain are making, well, Nico Williams is finally getting on the pitch. But that'll be for Boina, and Mikel Merino's coming on for Dani Olmo. Nah, it was definitely Jeffrey Daniels. Gab Galloway did the mooch, didn't he? Sparks. It's Our Friends Electric, Ian, and it's Tubeway Army. Gary Newman was the lead singer, mind. Spain are in here? No, they're not. Last gasp tackle by the Saudi defenders. Demis Roussos. Spain are in again here. Got another great tackle. And for doing it, he gets an absolute kick in the ankle. Barry Sheen. What the fuck are you on about? That's got nothing to do with electricity. Barry Sheen. If we were doing polishing fucking products, that would have worked. Oh, dear me. See you, Kevin. She's got a cousin. In fact, she's got about a dozen. She's got one in the oven, but it's nothing to do with me. I have a dream, a silver dream machine. What? What's that got to do with electrics? It's a fucking motorbike. Has someone got the wrong end of the stick here? We're getting motorcyclists. Bill Bailey was the first to do the moonwalk. Get out of it, Bill Bailey. Danger high voltage by electric 6. There's a new one. Mal, piss off with that. Hello, John, got a new motor. Yeah, I don't know what Barry Sheen's got to do with electric. North Silver Dream Machine. Someone's got sidetracked and started mentioning motorbike stuff and motorcycle racing. Charlie Sheen. Fucking Neil Armstrong. Yes, Embleton. Yes, to a certain extent, you're right. He was the first to do a walk on the moon. Ball behind here. Ferran Torres, awful finish. Wide it goes. If I'm going to try and make static electricity, I think Ferran Torres offside there, by the way. High voltage by Linkin Park. I don't know that. I don't know anything about Linkin Park. Tommy Steele, bad electrician. Oh, Fleshbang, what a picture, what a picture, what a photograph. Stick it in your family. Help. I mean, this game's descended into absolute chaos now. Chippers, that means nothing. Yes, still in the police, sent Tom. OMD Tesla girls, that's a good shout. That's a good one. Tesla girls, Tesla girls. Tez. And then you've got Edison, I know it's a band, but Edison Lighthouse. Well, Cucuella's not getting that anyway. It's going to be an own goal. Electric Eye by Judas Priest. That sounds like a nice little ballad. I didn't know that the lead singer of Judas Priest, and there's no reason for me to know, of course, but I think his name is Rob Halford, that he's gay. I didn't know that. You never associate heavy metal singers or musicians with being gay, do you? I don't know why. So that's a strange conversation to be having. The $1 million man, Steve Austin, he was electric. He lost some money in inflation then because he was 6 when I was a kid. Love Battery by the Buzzcocks. Well, that sounds like it's very, 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 very niche. I mean, it sounds almost rude, that. It's Electric by Metallica. It's according to Spain anyway. I mean, we're close to drinks break, ad break. I remember this song called Love Emotion. Couldn't tell you who sung it. Cross comes in, far post. Rodri volleys it back across goal, cleared from the Saudis. And there's a flag for offside. And are we having the hydration break now? We are halfway through the second half after all. I think we may be, actually. We are. Anything by discharge, Punkman. What's discharge got to do with electrics? Electric Barbarella by Duran Duran. Yes, that's a good one. Of course, Duran Duran comes from the name Duran Duran comes from the film Barbarella. Michael McIntyre says, "Hi Billy, Rory Gallagher bought and sold." Well, I've heard of Rory Gallagher, but I don't know what that's got to do with electrics. Nor that, Stephen, hanging on the telephone, Blondie. Michelle shocked. Shocked by the Power by Kylie Minogue. That was a good tune, actually. I'm not a Kylie Minogue fan, per se, but Shocked by the Power is an absolute banger. As is that that young lady on the screen there. Dog Water says, "Do I think Spain will win a cup?" No, I don't, mate. I really don't. I think France will. Apparently, it's the longest running open secret, Rob Halford. I didn't know. Grease Lightning, Barbara says. Matchstick, men. What's that got to do with electrics? And that's which one are we on about? Status Quo or Brian and Michael? Are they playing John Denver? Electric Intercourse by Prince. Electricity by OMD. Yeah, of course I've done a song called Electricity. Of course I have. The Bandit, that was revolting. Electric Boogaloo. I'm sure there's a song called Electric Boogaloo. Hey, you, the Rocksteady crew. Anyhow, the game's restarted. I'm not sure which one to look at. I don't know to watch the shite game or the repetitive nature of these answers. Electric Chapel by Lady Gaga. Jim's the only one coming out with unique ones at the minute. What about Lovely Rita Meter Maid? I know it's a parking meter, but still. Electric Lady, Justin Timberlake. Metallica, Battery. Oh, so it was Punk Mugs. Electric Feel, MGMT. Chris says because he's Googling them. Yeah, potentially. 5,000 boots. Oh, dear me. Nobody would have guessed, Jim, to be fair. Although Chris did guess. This old house, Christ fucking mighty. That actually is electric because the bloke that sung that should have been put in a chair that had electric running through it. Electric Youth, good one. Debbie Gibson. Don't know how many credit points you're going to get for guessing her, though. Are we electric by the kook, says David. Yeah, your street cred goes a bit down there, black and white blood, for remembering Debbie Gibson. Spain on the attack here, by the way. Nico Williams, Kukurea. Now Williams again. Tackled. There's got to be a reason why Nico Williams isn't starting. He's got to be well out of form or something. Because at his best, he's way better than what we've seen so far on this left wing for Spain. Cross comes in, cleared. I mean, Spain, they're at 30% here. Marino played a nice ball there to the 8. Marino's gone for the return. Here's Pino. Poor pass from him. He's been dog shit. Northumberland, Mad Geordie. It's bad enough that someone put it before you to then repeat it. I mean, the person before you, no street cred. You've repeated it. That makes you worse than the first one. Plug in Baby by Muse, apparently, Links Rainbird says. Not a tune I'm aware of. Lightning by David Byrne. That's not a tune I'm aware of. Didn't the Beatles do one called Here, There, Electric Chair? Ah, right. That's why Nico Williams isn't playing. Yeah. Good football from the Spaniards there, trying to get Pedro Porrin down the right hand side. And the Saudis have suddenly come to life. They realise there's only 15 minutes left of this purgatory, and they decided to celebrate that. And good defending there by the 24. Flash by Queen. I'm going to allow that. Nice work, Links Rainbird. Who's the Spaniard on the left of, as we look, of Ayero there? I recognise him. I can't think who it is. I don't think it was Raul. Nico Williams is robbed there, and Saudi have got a chance, and Nico Williams has stayed on the deck. Back to his feet now. Hello, Joe. I hope you're well. Candle in the wind. Free Electric Band. Yeah, I know that song. Good one. Tom Lynch, change the subject now. We've done enough electrics. Go for a new subject. We've got 15 minutes to go. Burning bridges. Is there really a song called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, King Hoddle? David, that wasn't Patrick Swayze, that was Elton John, mate. What about turn on, tune in, drop out? No, it's a book. Okay. Spain only attack you, by the way, and for a minute they were 3v3, but Mikel Merino has managed to make that into a 9v4, and not in a good way. Demis Roussos songs, piss off. I don't know one. Greg's I Love Sausage Rolls by Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked you a steak bake. Pasty Dutchy. Christ almighty, I'm making myself laugh. That's how bad things are. 79:21 on the clock. Jammy Heart. Sex and Drugs and Sausage Rolls by Ian Dury and the Blockheads. Songs that could reference the Northeast with slight, not major alterations. Okay. Okay. Shot from Saudi, they got a shot on target. Handsome Delaval by the Smiths. Wide Open Space by Manson. There you go, Tom. Does that work? Saudi have won the ball, but they've lost it again straight away in Spain on the attack. Here's Nico Williams on the attack. Cross comes in. Oh, nearly no goal. Good save from the keeper. And the refs give a free kick for a push anyway. Trevor. Ah, dear me. That is fantastic. Pennywell Lane. Or the Beatles. Good one, Vicky. Ah. Is Craig going to get a yellow card for that? Because he should. One night in heaven. Brilliant, Blenchy. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. What about walk away, Renee? By the Four Tops. Or even walk away by Cast. Bridges over troubled water. The Killing with Floor, Jimi Hendrix. He's got Martin Feldman's eyes. Total Eclipse of the Heartly. Well, this game just ended. It's going to finish 4-0. Yeah, New York, New York. Tiny's running out. It's all the sign how shit the game is when we happen to do this in the chat. Oh dear. Yeah, nothing's happening. It's going to be a throw into Saudi deep. Who let the dogs out? That's a bit nasty. Big time, Peter Gabriel. I like that song. I like that tune. And we've stopped play for an injury. Lots with Tyne on, isn't there? What about We Are the World? Oh dear me. Too many broken Hartley pools. That's what made me go to Greg and say yes, yes, yes. Good one. Monument by Depeche Mode. This game has descended into absolute nonsense now. Sugar and spice makes anyhow nice. I'm not sure the suit and trainers combo is a good one, to be honest. If I'm perfectly honest. Saudi are making more changes here. Not that it really matters. How about true colour coats? No dog water. This is it for me today. Painted black and white. Says black and white blood. Rolling Stones. Yeah, good one. This is it for the day today. Kanu's had a bit of a running repair to his head. In this World Cup, Dean. Jazz UTMs with the winner there. That's brilliant. Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, Tyndall. Love it. Love it. That's ace, that. I love that. Yes, both, I think, Barney Boy. Shake, rattle and roll, King Oddle. Very clever. In this World Cup, see, I enjoyed 20 minutes of France the other night. As for games, is he giving us 8 minutes, 6 minutes, or 6 minutes? As for games, I can't think. Holland, Japan weren't bad. We went for that 6 minutes of added on time anyway. So get your Northeast related records or tunes in. I mean, they're not. This is not necessarily a song. It's in fact an act. How about "Welcome Home" by Peter Lee? Not Peter. Hey, oh, let's call again. Is Ferntide going to get that? Yeah, 5-0 to Spain. The linesman's not sure if it's offside or not, so he hasn't flagged for it. So they're going to have to check this one. The linesman isn't sure. You can see him shrug his shoulders, and we're going to have a look now. Oh, he's off. He's off there. He has to be off. He looks off to me. Oh, it looks well off to me. They're checking. Not that it fucking matters any. Look well off. I mean, surely they can't give that. Miles off. I'm surprised the linesman didn't flag that. That's how bad it was. He didn't flag it. Of course, VAR will look at it. Ooh, it's very tight. It might be his knee. It's not as. It's not as. His knee might be offside. It's a close one. This one. I think they might give this. I think they might give it. I mean, it ain't worth this much fucking time. It's fucking 4-0 anyway. Fuck me. And some Spaniard's got his phone out for some reason saying it must be a goal. But they're still checking. This is the most exciting thing that's happened in the second half. Just off. So, yes. Yeah. Keith said, do I think that England can get to the final? Well, there's no reason why not. Thanks, Trevor. Away Eileen from Dexys. Joe, love that. Oh, dear me. Confidently back by Rodri. Well, everything's dependent on Harry Kane. If he gets injured, forget it for England. But they keep him fit. I think they win with a chance. They can keep Bellingham in that kind of form that he showed the other night. But it's defence for me that I think they need to get Gahey in. Possibly Jed Spencer right back. The 6 minutes are up. We've only got 15 minutes added on time that they took for that VAR decision. I will have a good kip tonight, thank you. Mel, I appreciate that. Spain trying to finish with a bit of a flourish here. Long ball over here to Nico Williams. He's got one-on-one with his fullback here. Comes backwards though for Cucurella. Square to Kibasi. Now Marino. Cross comes in. Saudi Arabian heads it away. And that should be just about it, I reckon. Why I can boogie. Of course, there was a singer that was Northeast related, Hadaway. To point tweeting straight to, but no. Can't be sunny now, aren't I? So that's not going to happen. We'll find something to watch. Oh, good proof. Can Spain get a goal at the end? Not with a shot like that from Marino. We've had 2 minutes over and I think that could well be it. Yes, it is. End of the game. Spain 4, Saudi zip. Thanks very much to all you guys for joining me once again for another World Cup watch along. I think there's 2 tomorrow, the way things are. Thank you, Dogwater. The Saudis might beat Cape Verde. I don't think they will, mate. I don't think they will. Thanks to the fantastic mods. Lots of you in tonight. Thank you very much for aiding me and abetting me. Thanks to terrific chatsters. Love you all, as always. And, well, that's about it. Yeah, we shall see you tomorrow for more World Cup watch-alongs. I'm going to get myself some rest now because I'm absolutely cream-crackered. But until tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend, or what's remaining of it. And we shall see you tomorrow. Away, lads and lasses. Good night, folks.
Come back and check out the breeze.